Hello, guys. Hopefully you're still here. If you are, please chat. Sorry about that. We lost internet connection for a little bit. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, good. All right. Trina, are you still in here? I'm just getting everything back up, so just bear with me a sec. Trina, are you still here? All right. I don't know if Trina's still with us or not, Miriam, but we'll finish wrapping up here as long as you want to stay. So, as we were saying, we're in the real estate purchase contract. We come back in here. Let me get that up again here. Morning. Okay, so we make all of our whatever we need to type our documentation onto the purchase contract. Now, notice on the bottoms you have no one for the sellers, buyer for the buyers. If we would have entered seller information, it would tell you here that you need to have the seller sign and the seller sign here, okay? It just makes a little extra clicking for you, a little extra work that we don't want to do. But what we do have to do is we have to assign where the buyer needs to sign or initial. So we're going to click on the buyer. We're going to come up here to the left and hover. We're going to assign it to Mickey. The next one, we're going to click buyer and we're going to assign that to Minnie. Unfortunately, we have to do that on them. Now, you know, it didn't save what we had in there because if we had put there, if it had saved and we didn't lose that connection, it would have saved the document. It would both have MM there and MM there already for Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Okay, so that would have already been there. But for this case, we lost connection. We have to go in and place it there itself. Now, let's say we need to add a signature. I'm not going to go through the whole thing and change it. But let's just say that this called for a signature right here. Okay, well, let's just go to the signature line. Okay, so we're going to come here to where the buyer, we're going to place the buyer's signature though, okay? So we're just going to, it might not let us add it to this because this is a fillable document, but we'll do it on a listing. We'll flip over to a listing real quick and do it. But we're going to need to assign the buyer to sign here, Mickey here, Minnie, and we're good to go. Once we do that, we hit save. We have all of our initials placed. We have all of our signatures placed. We're good to go there. I can do it on the pre-qualification form because that form I brought into the system and it's one that signatures need to be placed. So this will be the same thing like if we were to do a listing. Where we need to add initials and signatures. So let's say I want to add a signature right here. I'm going to just click add, hold over the signature line, going to click on the document where I want the signature. Okay. Once I get that placed there, I'm going to assign who I want it to go to. Well, I want this to go to Mickey. Okay. Let's say I want to go, let's say I have to sign it right here. Whenever you're doing a document in dotloop that you have to sign, just place the signature and you can click sign now. It'll bring up your name, adopt that, and now I've already signed it, dated it, and timestamped. So you can sign all of your documents where you need to sign there. Same thing if you need to place an initial. I'm just going to hover over that, add initial. Place that there. We'll assign who we want that to go to, and now the initial's there. Okay. You can also add text boxes if you want. You can put a text box right here. You can make this bigger. If I can grab that corner, there it is. You can make this bigger so you can type in everything that you need to type in here. Okay. If your box is too small and you have more writing than you do, it'll make it double lined. It'll step down to the next line. So be sure that if you have all the letters to go on one line, that you have your box long enough. Okay. What else can you guys do in here? If you need to add a checkbox, let's say we need to check this box, we click that, look at it, placed our box, we move the box where we want it, and we check the box. Okay, that's how we add a checkbox to it. So you can do a lot of things in here. Now, dang it, I messed up. I wasn't supposed to put that initial box right there. Just click in that initial box, come up here to the top left where it says assign to. See that little red X? We just click that and it disappears. I don't want that signature here. I click that X and it disappears. Okay? Took a while for me to find that one. Now, we're done with this document. We have everything all filled out. We're going to save this document. We're going to come back. If we're only sending one document, you can go to the top right and click Save and Share. But in this case, we filled out a whole purchase contract set. So we want to select all the documents that we have set for them to sign. We're going to select them all and we're going to hit Share. Now when we hit Share, it's going to have the people who are on that document who can sign, because we both need Mickey and Minnie to sign. We can type in here, and always please do type, hello Mr. Mouse, I need you to please review these documents and sign them. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Always put some type of disclaimer in there about reviewing the documents, and if they have questions or don't understand, they please give you a call. It will just another layer of protection for you. Okay. Also, when I'm sending documents through this, I always click attach as a PDF. That way they can download these documents directly to their computer if they want to keep them. All I do then is hit share. Document goes out for them to sign. Okay. I'm just going to hit share. I know they're bad emails. Okay, documents have been shared, waiting on others. Now, notice here it says waiting on others for them to sign. When they're signed, not only will you get an email, but it'll tell you sign, sign, sign. Let's say you made a mistake on a document, or you want to just stop the documents, get them back without them seeing them or signing them. If we click the share button right here, we come here to where it says reshare and more options. We can remove the document by clicking the X and then continue. Now notice that one's gone, the signature's gone. Now they're both gone. Okay, so now it's going to say the buyer's advisory not shared. So you can always take a document back as long as they haven't signed it. Even if they've signed it, you can take a document back, make a correction, and resend it for them to sign. Okay, so let's say I messed up on this one, I brought it back, I go back in, make my correction, then I can come in here and hit share. I can either check the box for it and hit share, or I can hit share here. Okay, and then that will take me back to that document and I can reshare it with that. Okay, that's pretty much dot loop in a nutshell. Sorry for the interruption. Don't know why the internet went down, but it's kind of been happening a little bit here lately. So if you have any questions, Marion, I think you're the only one still in here. You can always reach out to me, Daniel. Need help, all right? Other than that, that's all I have for you today. Hope you have a great day. Bye.